VCIG just detonated 250.30% to $7, my people. If you're new here, like and subscribe so you stop treating every green candle like it DM'd you, trust me, bro, and a Venmo request.
$7 with rel volume 899.69 Toro. That's not a mover, that's a glitch through the map. My heart just tried to print a new all-time high because the tape whispered go, and my hotkeys heard mortgage.
7.62 million market cap and a $7 print. Congrats, you're trading a rumor with a price tag and a spread with self-esteem issues and no supervision.
It's Thursday, March 05, 2026. To Dayrade covering VCIG and DXST as the volume monsters, then TPET for energy sympathy with oil up on Iran worries, plus ASNS and AIFF for the biotech neuro chaos, and HKIT as the thin liquidity wildcard.
Here's your sermon. A gap up is not a buy signal. It's a question. And the market's favorite answer is cool. Prove it at VWAP. Then it leaves you on read at the top tick.
VCIG volume 26.07 million. How is it also showing minus 12.83% on the day? Did it time travel then frame me for the latency like I'm the fall guy in a dark pool heist?
That's exactly the tell. Violent intraday arcs. Your trade is a window, not a marriage. If it's extended and failing VWAP, the next candle is often a liquidity trap, wearing the costume of hope and a fake mustache.
Jet wants a relationship with a stock that can't commit to a single price for 10 seconds. You two are perfect. Terrible but perfect. Like matching stop losses you'll both ignore.
VCIG plan. Let the opening tantrum burn itself out. If it reclaims VWAP and actually holds, you scalp continuation. If it tags VWAP and rejects twice, you respect the fade like it's a bouncer with screenshots in a group chat.
Practical tip disguised as comedy. If you can say your stop without stuttering, you're oversized. I'm tattooing that on my soul mid-session right next to Don't Chase in invisible ink.
Biggest tape anomaly is DXST, up 208.08% to 0.2049, with 1 billion volume and rel volume 353.13. That's crowdflow headline plus float dynamics plus force chasing, not a secret handshake or institutional accumulation astrology.
1 billion volume on a 20-cent stock is the market saying, we're bored and we hate ourselves. Please respect the entertainment budget, kids. This is how accounts get redecorated in red.
DXST is my natural habitat. But also 20 cents means the spread is basically a toll booth charging me emotions, fees, and my dignity in 3 installments.
Deliberate on sub-dollar names. Avoid market orders unless you enjoy donating. Let an opening range form, then trade the VWAP test. If volume decelerates into the highs, you don't manifest continuation. You take partials, or you step aside and keep your self-respect.
Second tip disguised as prophecy. The first pullback is where discipline gets interviewed. Fail the interview, and the stock hires your account as exit liquidity. Same day start, no benefits. Mandatory overtime.
I just remembered February 17, 2026 and my I'm only trading A+ setups era. It lasted 13 minutes and 1 caffeine refill, then I went full side quest.
13 minutes is a personal best for you. Get it engraved on something you'll ignore like your risk rules or your forehead.
Macro backdrop is messy. Nvidia headlines about ending certain investments and halting China market chip production are feeding AI supply chain nerves, while dispersion trades are getting rattled by spiraling Iran worries. Deliberate, that combo spikes intraday reversals and makes late entries brutally expensive, like buying NVDA after the headline and paying in slippage and shame.
Translation for the people. The tape is allergic to certainty. You either trade levels or you trade vibes, and vibes have a margin requirement called regret with compounding interest.
Speaking of Iran worries, oil is up like 2.73%. That's why TPET is ripping 149.90% to 0.849. Right? Energy sympathy plus chaos seasoning and a sprinkle of I can't look away.
Yes, TPET is energy minerals, and it's catching the broader oil stress narrative. Deliberate, but real volume is only 1.54 despite 118.97 million volume. It's active, not scarce. So extended pops can fade fast when the headline machine flips and everyone suddenly remembers risk exists.
Energy sympathy trades are awesome until the headline changes and your P&L starts coughing. Consult a professional if your bag lasts more than 4 hours. Side effects include averaging down and texting it'll bounce to no one.
TPET angle. If it's extended, don't chase the high like it owes you a testimony. Let it pull back to VWAP or a prior level. Then you enter like a professional, not like a tourist who buys the map after getting lost and argues with it.
AIFF is wild, up 122.95% to 1.55, volume 318.99 million, and really volume 5,572.89. That really volume is basically a meteor strike on the order book, no crater insurance.
AIFF is health technology, so it sits in that biotech meets narrative zone where day traders create their own weather. With that kind of relative volume, expect halts, air pockets, and dramatic VWAP battles. Trade smaller than your ego wants and define invalidation before you click, because the halt won't accept your apology.
When rel volume is that high, the chart becomes a choir, and everyone's singing a different song. Your job isn't to sing louder, it's to know where the exits are before the first halt hits and the doors turn into limit down.
Toro's exits are always take partials, which is correct and also spiritually offensive to gamblers who think risk management is a brand of deodorant.
Quick derail, why is it every time I say I'll take partials, my handful sounds like it's trying to speedrun maturity? Is this neurological or am I just built different in the worst possible backtest?
It's impulsivity plus reinforcement learning. The market rewards random aggression just enough to train you, then it changes regimes, and you keep clicking like it's 2019. Also, yes, it's you specifically.
Oren just diagnosed Jet with buttonitis. Back to the tape. ASNS up 136.98% to 0.5393 with 1.07 billion volume. Another crowd river, and everybody's whitewater rafting in flip-flops.
1.07 billion volume again. Liquidity isn't the issue today, judgment is, and it's getting smoked like a penny stock float.
HKIT up 145.01% to 0.8267, but volume only 905.04 thousand and rel volume 48.19. That's the kind of thing where one red candle feels like it's subtweeting me and tagging my broker.
Deliberate, exactly. HKIT is the respect levels or get slipped trade. If you play it, use limit orders, predefine your exit, and accept that one wick can invalidate your thesis with zero warning, like a pop quiz you didn't study for.
Tournament time, because I want the people in the arena. The Breakout Tournament Division Elevator. Registration is open. 200 max spots, and currently 0 participants, which means you can be first and act like you called it before the tape even loaded. Register at Dayrade.com. Entry is free with the coupon code DYDBRKT, and registration ends in 7 days on March 12th. Don't be the I'll do it later person who only shows up after the leaderboard is already a crime scene. Prize pool is 1,750, 1,000 for first, 500 for second, 250 for third.
Starts March 16th, runs through March 27th, and session is 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. ET intraday only. Deliberate, no overnight positions, and if your cumulative P&L hits -1,000, you're removed, so it's competitive, but it also forces basic risk hygiene like brushing your teeth, but for your account.
A tournament that punishes holding past 4 p.m. ET. Finally, rules that protect people from their own midnight delusions and just one more candle poetry.
Lightning round, let's go. VCIG prediction. I think it chops, traps late longs, then gives one clean VWAP reclaimed scalp for the disciplined weirdos. Not me. The disciplined weirdos with functional prefrontal cortex.
DXST and ASNS prediction. Opening range determines everything. If they can't hold VWAP on the second test, fades become cleaner than breakouts. Deliberate AIFF prediction. Halts and air pockets. So the best trade might be smaller size with quicker partials, not hero entries, and definitely not I'll just hold through the halt.
TPT prediction. Headlines drive it, So trade it like a mood swing with levels, not like a retirement plan. HKIT prediction: respect the thin tape or don't touch it. And if you remember one thing today, your best edge is patience wearing a stop loss like armor.